So, it is September, which in my books is the first day of autumn, even though it's officially the 20th of September. It's a really cloudy, rainy, cold day, and I just woke up. It's my day off, and I was like, baking. So that's what I'm gonna start doing. I think I'm gonna try a bread recipe in my bread maker, an apple and maybe like peach or something crumble using apples from our garden because they are finally ready, and apple jam or sauce. If it sets, it'll be jam. If it doesn't set, it will be sauce. So yeah, it's very exciting.
Let's pick some apples, guys. I got my little cute basket. So I want big ones that look ripe. Maybe this one. Oh, no, he's got some bits on. Yeah, he looks nice. These are cooking apples. This is our tree here. Ooh, I see a really nice juicy one there. Oh, I'm on tiptoes. Yeah, lovely. There's nothing better than going and getting your own apples. Oh, he's a little bit nasty. Wow, this one. Oops, fell on me. Hello. Are you? Have you come to help pick apples? Okay, so the next place we're going to go is to this tree. So this one here is our cooking apples, and this one here with our little friend is going to be the edibles. So I think I'm going to make cooking with the jam is going to be the cooking apples, and then I think the crumble is going to be these ones because they're a little bit sweeter, and they're so red. They've ripened really early this year because we've had a heat wave, but they're quite small, but they're perfect. See if I can get this big one. And this big one. Wow. Do I want that one's quite small still. I think I might let it ripen a little bit more. Oh, that's a little bit bigger. Check it out. I found some blackberries. So I'm going to pick a few of those. Look at that one. That is huge. Come on off. Wow. Lovely. Look at this for a feast. Feast and a friend. Hey, puss. Oh. Yeah. I found quite a few blackberries actually. I didn't think I had enough to make jam, but I'm starting to think now that I have. So now I'm going to go back into my home and start baking. Here we go. Let's get started. So I'm using this recipe, which, good luck trying to read my writing. It's a special code. So I'm going to get you set up so that hopefully you can see at least a little bit of what I'm doing, because doing it one-handed is another challenge all on its own. Okay, there we go, that's fine. So I just had to, oh, you can't see on there. There you go, now you can see. So I had to change it from 12.50 down to 7.50. And that's taken 15 minutes off the time as well. So it's 9, which is gluten-free. Literally nothing is happening in there because it's just warming up. So all I have to do is just come and check it when it beeps, and then remove the like kneading paddles as it's going from kneading to baking. Done. Okay, so we are done with the bread. That was very easy on my part. Now we move on to jam and the crumble. So now I have to peel and core and quarter the apples and add them to my water. So now with all these little bits and pieces, I'm gonna go and feed the chickens. been let out yet, so I had to open their little door, but from the inside, and that takes 2 hands. And then I put my apple cores and skins sort of here so to entice them out. Okay, so now it says just to add everything into a pan. So here's my apple. Okay, Mum. One piece. My 2.5 cups of sugar. Okay, I'm gonna have to pour them. Look, it just keeps going of sugar, sugar, and sugar. Okay, well, let's give that all a nice mix, and it just says to boil uncovered. It's literally just fruit and sugar. Maybe a little bit more lemon juice. Okay, so bad news. It looks like the bread oven is broken. It's not actually kneading, but it just looks like it's spinning. So it doesn't look like we're going to be able to have any bread today. However, my apple jam has thickened wonderfully. So I'm going to set you up and I'm going to decant it into my sterilized jar. So it's about 10 to 4. I actually have to get ready and go out at 6, and I've got quite a lot of dishes to do, and it keeps going and it keeps going and it keeps going. So it looks like the only successful victory I had today was my apple jam. Such a dark colour, like it literally just went in a couple of minutes, really dark. But I'm gonna let this cool down, and then I think we're gonna have it for breakfast tomorrow, and I have another day off tomorrow, so I think I'm going to try again and at least let the bread oven like do its thing the whole way through before I try and mess around with it, to at least see if it's working properly on its own or not. But basically the kneading paddles aren't going around, so if I start nice and early tomorrow, I might be able to, if I can't make it in the bread oven, simply transfer the mixture, knead it by hand and bake it, you know, bake bread normally. And I will definitely be able to do a crumble. So what I'm going to do is pause this video and just pick it up tomorrow. So at least we still do get 3 things, just not in the one day like I was hoping. So I'll see you tomorrow.